it's Kelsey, and today I'm headed up to Cedar Point for Halloweekends. So without further ado, let's jump right into it and get started.
Here's Mr. Midnight's Fear Emporium. It's a little store. It's all Halloweekends merch. Here's the interactive lanterns this year. They're a little bit different. They got a little ghost on the front. I kind of like this one. On Top Girl 2. It's working very well today. I don't think it's broken down yet that I know of. And here comes the rollback. We're going up the spike, which is behind this tree. Necklaces look like this year. They got spiders on them. I'm always so impressed with these. There's a skull. I'll have to go further down to see what that is. I'm not seeing much down this way, just like a swirl display maybe, but it looks cool still. This one's like a giant spider and a bat. I'm walking into the first one. This is the clowns one, so if you don't like clowns, this is not the one for you. But I'm walking in. I think it's a little early. I don't think they've started yet, but if they have, beware of clowns. Funny to walk through during the day because you can clearly see where they're going to be, like behind these or inside those. You just know. The funny part of all this is I'm doing this on less than 20% battery, and that's the scariest thing of the night. So wish me luck. I'll try to get as much as I can before I have to leave to go plug my phone in because I didn't bring a charger. So this is where the clowns perform, up on that stage up there. Again, they're not here yet, but they will be later. Here's some of the specialty foods they have. $13.99 for these happy lantern fries, a s'mores cookie for $7.99. and an apple pie parfait for $8.99. This s'mores cookie looks good. It is at a couple places, so I'll try to get it sometime today. There's the creepy clownmobile. Oh my god, the crowd's already crazy back here. This is where the opening Scareamonies happen this year. They get off the train because they don't have a stage anymore.
Since the dawn of time, I have lurked within the shadows of unthinkable terrors, between the inked pages of my book of the dark. The dreadful lonely void, your deepest fears, evil and death. Rule the power of the blackest moon, and release your deepest nightmares and doom. I command the creatures of ink, the monsters of fright, for I am the terror of the night.
Fall-esque right now. It doesn't look too scary back here yet, but I haven't gone into one of the zones yet. There's the pumpkins that sing to you over by Farmhouse Grill, but I'm not going to go up close to them because they got me copywritten last year, and that's rude. Here's another Halloweekends food, $17.99 for a Frontier dog. 5 out of 1 hot dog with bacon, barbecue, sauce, cheese, and fried onions. And here's Fairground Freak Show. This is the one that I got to go in with the lights on, and I'll put a link to that video down below, but I actually got to go in this one with the lights on, which was pretty cool last year. They have some cute little photo ops throughout, like that coffin over there. Here's the stuff for The Conjuring. I'll go show you some of the prices of that stuff, but that is the new house this year, and you have to pay $35 a person to get in there this year. And I've heard it's the most terrifying house they've ever had. That's crazy. There's Annabelle. Anyway, let's go look at this merch. The shirts are $29.99. There's a long sleeve. It doesn't say how much the long sleeve is, but I would guess about 40, 45 bucks. And they also have a sweatshirt. Same design. $54.99 for the sweatshirt. Same design. They also have bottles, mugs, and shot glasses. And back here in the Town Hall Museum, they're actually finally using it. This is where The Conjuring is, so if you buy your ticket into that one, you can go in there. I feel like this guy wasn't talking last year. He was just moving. He sounds gross. Anyway, here's Midnight Elixirs. This is the bar. I'm gonna go see what they have. Here's their menu. 21 and older, obviously. Blood bags. And they have the Pixie Potion, the People Eater, and the Vampire Kiss one. And here come some of the Cornstalkers folks. Oh, and they have these where you can sit out and get warm. That's nice. Speaking of Cornstalkers, there's the entrance to that, where the water ride normally is. Oh. Back there is the entrance to Slaughterhouse, and that one is truly disgusting. If you want to throw up, go in that house. Nasty. The entire thing. If you're looking for blood on the bayou, that is back this way, and you go through this little turnstiles to get there. The frontier town looks kind of creepy, don't it? Ooh. This little part of the town looks so cute. I love that. If you buy a lantern, you want to look for those little spots around the park, and that'll be interactive lantern spots. We have one, but I didn't bring it with me this year, unfortunately. I forgot. Maybe I'll come one more time this year. This part's where they usually get people pretty bad, but there's no scare actors in here this year, or at least not yet. So these are when you know you're back in the safe zone. So if you got kiddos, you want to stay away from this area that's blocked off like this. Oh my god, those gourds are so cute. The warty gourds, that's what they're called. Oh my gosh, they have a photo op this year. I think they had this last year too. You literally get in the coffin. That's hilarious. I love that. Across the way by Millennium Force is this guy. He's sleeping right now, but I'm sure he'll wake up.
Who goes there?
This lighting is absolutely terrible, but I came back to the car because my phone just died, which I told you guys I had 20%, and up to this point is what I got filmed, which is absolutely kind of surprising to me. I got through the entire back of the park. I got the opening Scareamonies, and which is back at the train station now instead of on the stage that used to be by Iron Dragon. That was pretty cool. I liked how they did that. It was cool. They all came in on like the train, and then Mr. Midnight was like the head of it all, which he's my favorite, so I was thrilled that he was, you know, the head of it. They come out in the crowd, and that's what starts it. So then they go to their respective places, like the clowns go to their thing, the Cornstalker people go to their thing, and then the pirates go to Cutthroat Cove one, and they basically just go to where they're supposed to, and then it begins. So the back of the park is where you don't want to be if you don't want to be scared, or if you have littles, they probably won't like it. But at the front of the park, it's all fall fun. There's nothing scary at the front. So you can be there even after 8 p.m. and be just fine. I don't think that I'll be getting into any of the shows tonight for Halloweekends other than the opening Scareamonies, because the lines were like already lined up like for every single showtime, and I'm not staying real late because I'm not spending the night here tonight. Maybe in the future, if I get to come back one more time before the season's over, I will look at some of those shows for you guys. I'm having a good time so far. I'm having a better time than I thought I would. I really do enjoy them like coming up to me, like in like the scare zones, I guess technically, because they're not like, you know, they're not indoors. They're not like the haunted houses, but it's been fun so far. So I've been enjoying my time, and I think it's a really fun event. I come at least once a year, but hopefully I'll be able to come back again. Had to come to my car because my phone died, so I'm just waiting for it to charge up, and then I'm gonna go do the front of the park. I got through the entire back of the park, and then it was like, nope, dead. And I was like, well, at least you got through the back of the park, so I don't have to come back here again tonight, because my feet are hurting. When my phone charges, I'll head back inside and we'll do the front of the park, and we'll show you some of the kid-friendly activities and get some specialty food, hopefully. I'm looking for that s'mores cookie for sure, but we'll see.
Just popped out of my car for a second to show you this gorgeous view of all the rides lit up. It looks so pretty, doesn't it? Like, look at that view. Love it. All right, I'm headed back into the park now. It is just so pretty at night, but I'm not headed back in for long, just to get the front end of stuff, and then I'll be headed home for the night. Here's the topiaries at night. I showed these on the way in, so you guys would see that in the daylight, but here they are at nighttime. Oh, now I can see the sign all lit up. Bright orange. There, now you guys can tell. That looks awesome. So this is at the confectionery at the front of the park. They have the s'mores hand pies, and then they have buy two, get one free caramel fudge and pumpkin pie fudge. So here's what they have at Hugo's. They have the s'mores cookie, they have Devil's Night pasta, and a caramel peanut butter cluster parfait, but I'm going to get that cookie. Well, unfortunately they were out of the s'mores cookie, so I couldn't get one, and that's probably the one thing that I would have tried. Oh well. But somebody set these pumpkins off, and they're really going. I remember I set these off last year, and it filled this whole area with smoke. And this is at the fresh cut fry stand. They have buffalo blue cheese fresh cut fries, and then they have a candy bar on a stick. That does not sound appetizing to me. Walking under this way. Haven't been back this way yet today. He just kind of growls. For the littles over here is the magical house on Boo Hill, and they will only let you in there if you're a child or accompanying a child. I tried last year just to see. They wouldn't let me. And earlier in the day they have like little tractors over here and a hay maze as well, but it's closed for the evening. There goes Val raising up the edge. I might catch them coming down. There they go. In front of coasters all the way down towards Siren's Curse, they have food trucks all about, which is kind of interesting. They used to have them across from Iron Dragon when they had that plot of land there, but they put them here now. Coming up on the graveyard now. Might be able to get close to a few of them, but not all of them. But there's the number 13, Fallen. Sir Rub-a-Dub's Tubs. There's some more. Funhouse. Wicked Twister. That's a newish one. The only place I haven't been today is over by the Bone Walk, so I'm headed there now. This is the line for Area State. I don't know if that's the Fast Pass line or the regular line. I haven't been here at night in a really long time, and I forget how pretty it is here. It's insane. Coming up on the Bone Walk now. Oh, she just put her lantern up to that thing and it spewed bubbles out its head. That's fun. And here we are, the Bone Walk. The last section of the park I haven't been to today. This is pretty much all the same as a normal day, except all lit up and pretty. But, I mean, it lights up like this every night. I'm just never here. So they do have some shows at this stage, which are right here. And the next one's at 9:30, but I'll be gone by then. And I'm coming up on the Grand Pavilion. It's all decorated, it looks cute. I'm gonna head inside and try to get some food. Here's their Halloween specialty items. Lobster bisque, some wings, some nachos, caramel apple parfait, and s'mores stuffed cookie. Maybe I can get it here. Alright, here's dinner. I got some water, some fries, and some chicken tenders. These fries with more seasoning are really good. The chicken tenders were good too. But these fries are good actually. I don't usually like steak fries. There goes a gatekeeper up the hill. See, even with just the subtle lights on the side, it looks so pretty at night. During the day, they have these little booths that you can stop at with kids, but it's closed now, but this one's crabs. And back by the gatekeeper gift shop is the midnight one. Now, this is the only one I'd consider going in at any point in time, because this is my favorite character, but Not tonight. Some of them have special prizes out for Halloweekends. Look how cute. Back here is where they have some of the kids stuff, but again, it's closed already, but they have like a spooky I Spy. They have like a little corn maze that they can go in. And then they have little things like this. I'll show you this one over here. This one straight ahead. And then this one over here to the side. These are little trick-or-treat booths that they can stop at and they can trick-or-treat through the park. And this is an example of what you'd be looking for on the scavenger hunt. So the little spooky I Spy, you go around and you look for these signs and you put them on your little thing that you found them. And then of course they have the little kid rides all the way through here as well that they can ride even now. Up by the entrance of Kitty Kingdom is where you can buy tokens, and then you can play, usually there's games in these tents right here, and they can play those. And they're like easy games for kids to play. And then right by the entrance of Kitty Kingdom is where you pick up your trick-or-treating bag right there. I forgot the carousel did this, but it goes backwards at Halloween. That is so weird. And you can hear me talking in forward, so you know it's not me putting in reverse, but that is so strange to me. Here's the topiaries on this side. So we got Snoopy and Woodstock. And then down that way is Charlie Brown.
Alright, and that's it for me at Halloweekends. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment what your favorite part is and what you're excited for the Halloweekend season. Thanks for watching today's video. See you guys next time. Bye.